Running a business looks glamorous, but the reality is completely different. Today on Hard Conversations, we're speaking to restaurant owner Kevin Mao, CEO of Panda Mami in Wakefield, England, who breaks down real costs, the pressure, and why so many people quietly struggle in this business. If you've ever thought about starting a restaurant, you definitely need to hear this. This is Hard Conversations, and I am your host, Dele Aberagba. Let's dive in. This is
Well, my background is hotel management. I spent almost 5 years in Republic of Ireland, studied hotel management, and after graduate, I work in various large hotel groups such as Marriott or Hilton. And over the years, I've gained that experience in the food and beverage industry. I also work in the restaurant, a restaurant chain as area manager for a few years as well. So all my knowledge and all my experience is in the food and beverage industry. So, and this restaurant, I happened to be a few years back, I was the area manager for this restaurant. Back then, it's called Chinese Buffet. So I was area manager, managing a few branches. And since the COVID, this restaurant has shut. And I know the restaurant, I know the location, I know the potential. So I approached the landlords, and then at that time, because the previous owner, they decided to shut the restaurant. Then obviously we took over.
Your years of work experience, how long did that take you?
Oh gosh, you know what? I went abroad. I'm originally from China, Shanghai is my hometown, and I went abroad when I was 18 in 2002. So in 2002, I went to Ireland and been in Ireland for 5.5 years altogether. So 2007.
Why the choice of Ireland at that point in time?
A lot of people ask me. I don't know. I just there's different places in the map and in the world map, and I want to go to English speaking country.
Okay.
And Ireland just caught my eye. It's a lovely country. Not like not US or UK traditional people want to go. I want to explore, and funny enough, in the beginning I wanted to study IT. Back then, IT is quite popular. But when I went to Ireland, I found my first part-time job as a waiter in a restaurant, in a French restaurant. I really liked it. And I decided to take that completely different career path.
Exactly.
There you go. That's how I started.
Yeah, but let me ask you, what was the hardest moment, in that journey between the time you started the work experience to now that you are managing Panda Mami?
From initially I started the career.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think sometimes people think this industry is very difficult. They think it's low pay, low rewarding, and you have to take a lot of sacrifice and have to smile all the time to customer and take the bill sometimes. But again, for me, it's up to you. If I really liked it from the heart, from deep in my heart, I enjoy interacting with people. I enjoy, facing different people, and every day is different. We call every day different in this industry, and that didn't stop me. So I took that on, and then I've been in the industry since.
For me personally, I take cognizance of the fact that many restaurant owners, come from different, immigrant backgrounds. For you, what were the sacrifices that you had to pay?
Sacrifice. Yes, it's as you know, it's antisocial hours. They call antisocial hours. You sacrifice a lot of times in the restaurant in the industry. It's long hours. It's not 9 to 5, 8 hours or even less. Sometimes I remember I do sometimes do a minimum 10, 12 hours back then. And now it seems like it's more like a work-life balance. People try to promote 4 days working, but it will never happen in this industry. Okay, never happen 4 days. A lot of the people here are working 6 days. Some chefs working 6 days. That's kind of routine. That's how it is. Not necessarily front house, but back house. So people are used to this kind of working pattern. But yeah, it is long hours. It's antisocial, and you sacrifice a lot. You know, I've got two young ones, and I had a break marriage before, and purely because I spent a lot of time opening new restaurants and then out about. You know, so that's a sacrifice we have to pay.
Yeah. But tell me, Kevin, what would you say is the hardest truth, you will tell regarding running, a world buffet brand like this?
Hard truth
Yeah.
is, well, I think
No reservation. Just the hardest truth.
I think that the biggest challenge for me and for the business is the rising cost. It's, you might think actually we're very busy coming. We've got about 800 people booked. I told you yesterday, tomorrow we're going to have 1,000 people booked. Yes, it's really, really busy. But our profit margin is very thin with the rising cost, labor, food costs, energy costs. Something you cannot imagine of. It's crazy. I mean, our electricity bill is about 10 grand, minimum 10 grand a month.
A month?
A month, yeah. And labor costs, it's horrendous. It's keep going up.
Yeah.
And how much you charge? $21.99 per person. So our margin is very, very thin. So, but again, it's a passion we want to bring to the.
But on the average, are you able to break even?
Of course we will be. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to survive. It is a popular concept, and we know that we bring this concept to Wakefield, and people like it because there's not such restaurant in this area, and there's not a lot of competitions, and not many businesses would able to put together a concept like this.
Exactly.
Because it's high cost, high risk as well. But yeah, we got a great team, and then we got a great concept.
But is there anything that customers, usually complain about when they come in?
I think it's two things. When people come into restaurants, they want to enjoy food.
Yeah.
So the food quality be good and the service will be good.
Yeah.
So if any of these two things let down and people complain, generally we have a great team. Very rare we have a constant complaint. If you look at the Google reviews, we're on 4.6. Our reputation is very, very good. But at some point, we're gonna have shortfall, aren't we? No one's perfect. Sometimes customer expectation a bit higher. They expect, for example, table to be cleaned straight away. And when we're busy, it's hard to get up.
To keep up.
The team is trying. And also sometimes, they might have shortfall on the food. Not that often, but it does happen sometimes. So I think for us just to, all take all this feedback on board and try to make sure everyone's happy, and then give us opportunity. That give us opportunity to learn and to improve.
Yeah. I see that, like, on a weekend, it's going to be busier, like we're experiencing now. What does a typical day, what does it look like here? Like,
typical
you open
day?
for business,
Yeah. I think as I say, the great thing about hospitality is everything is a bit different. There's always something happen.
Yeah.
The other day we had a.
So it's usually not a regular thing every day.
No. For me, it's every day is a bit different because we got
because of the customers, the nature of the customers that are coming or what?
Yeah, because every day people are different. People are different, and you might think it's a routine thing as for us, open restaurant at a certain time. But no, it's for me every day is different because a few days ago we had a small flood in the kitchen. So we have to sort it out. Sometimes we do recruiting, so we need to interview people. I've got a lot of people coming to see me, want to get a job. For me, it's every day different. And today, this morning, before I came to see you, I have to go to the place to get some ingredients for the kitchen. So for me, it's.
But I tell you what, there is this perception about people. People feel that restaurant makes so much money.
Wow.
Is that right, or
no,
that's not what they think?
No, I mean. As I mentioned earlier, the profit margin is very thin. So, I mean, luckily, the only thing will make us survive is the volume. And luckily, we have that volume. But that's on the basis we maintain our quality food and maintain our quality service. Without the volume, we will not be able to break even. And that's how the business, break down.
But what is one thing that you feel that customers do that gets you guys frustrated on a typical day?
I think the rudeness sometimes. Generally the people are quite nice, but you always have some people who think they own the world and they've been rude to this team, to the staff, to the management even that we try
So
to
they
deal
don't
with.
respect
They don't
workers
respect, yeah,
that
yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly. So I remember a few months ago we had around Christmas time we had an incident where the staff were carrying a tray of drinks.
Yeah.
Right? Very busy day, typical like
Yeah.
this. And our staff generally are very young. Yeah,
Yeah.
between 16 to 21.
Right.
Majority of them are that young people.
Yeah.
But they're doing extremely well. We train them well. They're doing very well. So that particular day, one of the staff will carry a tray of drinks,
Yeah.
quite heavy. Imagine a tray of drinks, and then by some reason he tripped, he slipped, so the drinks splashed everywhere.
Oh.
But first thing for us the team saw it, everybody just put together and try to clean up, try to ask him to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
But the guests, and to be fair, I look at CCTV later on, the drink's not even on the customer. They're probably on the floor, splashed it.
Yeah.
And the guests turn around and say, that table of 8 or 10 people, 8 people,
Yeah.
they want a full refund. Full refund because they got a bit drink on their
Over there.
on their clothes or belongings, which is very unreasonable. And then and they made a big hoo-ha in the restaurant, which is not very nice. We are family-friendly restaurant.
Exactly.
Then unfortunately that happens, and then we will deal with it. We give some compensation as a gesture of goodwill, but that's just frustrating because everyone here wants to enjoy it, have a good good experience.
And it wasn't on purpose anyway.
It wasn't on purpose.
didn't happen on
Yeah, of
purpose.
course. No, nothing was intentionally.
Yeah.
So to facing this kind of customer sometimes is very difficult for us because we generally want everyone to be happy, but some customers need to be reasonable to understand from our perspective. It's a hard job, really.
Exactly.
And for young people to do this kind of job, it's not easy for them either. So and we try to be, as business owner, we try to be supportive and to make sure that they got right training, right support.
Yeah. Guys, you're still listening to Hard Conversation, the truth you were not told. This is what you ordinarily wouldn't hear, but they are the real thing that you're hearing from Kevin here. What would you say as the biggest threat to independent one buffet brand like this?
It's a rising costs, because we know this concept is popular because we've done research within certain 30 minutes drive that we don't have anything like this.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to put everything together like this. People are well received. You can see that it's being well received. But everything it just keep going up, like the energy costs I mentioned. The three biggest costs is the energy cost, the gas, electricity, the business rates, obviously the taxation. The second is the labor cost. How much you pay for the staff. Yes, they're doing a great job. We need to pay them.
Exactly.
But it can more and more expensive. So. I understand this government try to get taxation, right? The more taxation, the higher pay.
Yeah.
But it's hard for us. And finally, it's the cost of food and the beverages, everything.
Exactly.
From ingredients, from a pint of beer, everything keep going up.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago, I received an email from one of the suppliers. Even the gas, the beer gas, soft post mix gas, they are going up by 5%. So everything going up, but it's very reluctant for us to increase price because I know every penny, every pound we increase, that put pressure on people. But unfortunately, sometimes we have to make that decision. We actually last Christmas as normally do Christmas busy time we always raise by £1.
Yeah.
But after Christmas, we actually put £1 back. With a lot of places
bring
just
it
keep
back.
we bring back. So we want to make sure that people still can afford it.
Yeah.
As I say, with everything going up in April, we might have to put £1 again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, tell me, what is it that this restaurant, like running it, has cost you personally?
Cost me?
Yeah.
I cannot give you an exact figure, but it does cost me a lot of money. Yeah, personally, it's my savings, but also we got different business partners. We contribute together. We make that great team, and then we open the restaurant.
But if anyone wants to come into running a business like this, what's the bitter, brutal, honest truth that you want to tell the person?
I think you need to you need to understand the fact that you're not going to do that with one person, not in this kind of scale. You might open a small restaurant, maybe 30 covers, 20 covers for one person. But you need a team. You need a team of expertise. So whether somebody in the kitchen, the back house, I'm very confident in general. I'm front house, general operations. I'm being a F&B director. I know how to run the restaurant, but I need this expertise who can cook food, for example.
Right.
And how obviously when we do the restaurant with fit out, and we need to do expertise of designers and how we can make the restaurant look nice. I can do that everything myself.
Definitely. It's such an interesting session to have with you today. It is known that the truth you avoid today would eventually confront you tomorrow. It has been a hard conversation with Kevin Mao, and I want to expect that you've enjoyed every moment with it and you're able to take one or two things with you. Drop your comments in our comment section and we'll definitely respond to you. It's such a great time with you, Kevin.
You too, thank you. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Okay.